Hey guys, God bless. Welcome back to my channel. This is Twist and Shout. Okay, I just washed my hair off camera. Okay, so I got a lot to say. Good thing is no heat damage, which I didn't really expect any because I only did blow drying, but you never know how your hair was gonna act. I'm still shedding a little bit, just a little bit. What I use today, I use the Tali Waheed Green Apple and Aloe shampoo. Very good moisturizing shampoo. It is the most moisturizing shampoo in my stash, period. And it came through. Lord, I thank you. No knock so far. I was able to rub my hands right nice and through as I was washing my hair. Then y'all know that my Kara's Daughters Cactus Rose Water Lightweight Conditioner, another truth. This is some good stuff as well. I don't even want to use no more because I don't want to use it up, but it's like the best conditioner over there, like, period. But anyway, it just amazes me every time I use it. Like today, it really was like, okay, I'm going to work with you. And this is the Eden Body Works Split End Repair Mask. Y'all, this is some good stuff. My hair was just so soft and I was able to pull my hands through. I was just like, yes, Eden, yes. Anyway, now the not so good end of the Eden is the leave-in conditioner. But I'm going to use this because it's lightweight because of what I want to do today. I actually want to pull out some of my oil. So, with that being said, I gotta make sure I got the right one. Hold up. Hold up. Might have to go somewhere. I moved all my oil over there. I thought I had some down here though. I do. A little bit. All right. So I'm gonna use a little bit of my oil, and I'll tell you why. Grease is good. Grease is cool. But we have to remember that grease seals in what's on the hair. So what I want to make sure I do is I want to make sure I create a barrier of good nutritional value. I love saying that. But I'm gonna need to get my hair out of the way first. So let me do that. Get my clips. And y'all, my son broke one of my clips. He be on some other stuff. But the show must go on. I probably need one more. 2 more. All right. So, first step, I'm gonna talk to y'all while I do my hair. So pay attention to me, but don't pay attention to me. If that makes sense. Y'all know I ain't right. But anyway, I'm just going through the steps and then I come back and make everything even. All right. So, it seems like when I start to do something, when I say I'm going to do it, I'm all for it. But then when I actually start to do it, I don't want to do it no more. And that's how I feel about becoming a heat natural. I'm like, y'all, see, that's why I don't like this. I don't like this. Being a heat natural seems to be a little more work than what I was thinking in my mind. Like when I was trying to blow dry my hair, and why did this fall? Come on. When I was trying to blow dry my hair, y'all, I was just like, what? That leave-in is not gonna do it. Let's use the Blue Magic leave-in that I put in this bottle. So you see this bottle, it's the Blue Magic leave-in. I just got tired of dealing with it. All right, there we go. All right, so it took a really long time for me to blow dry my hair. And that made me so upset. Like so upset. I don't even have words for how upset I was taking that time to blow dry my hair. But I just went ahead and got it done. Because once you start something like that, you can't just have blow dry. You gotta completely blow dry. But so that's like a no right now. So I guess I'm back to my 4 plaits. My multi-purpose 4 plaits, let's be clear, because y'all know I can just rock the plaits under my bonnet or under my wig or I can take them out and have a braid out, which I've been loving. But it's the hotter month, so I don't know, because wigs are hot. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But just to show y'all what the shedding kind of looks like, and I don't know, because it's kind of hard to say, because we're talking about, it looks like hair that's actually my length, so not like breakage, but just shedding. That's definitely shedding. Because breakage would be like a whole bunch of unevenness, and that's not happening. Like, these pieces are all the same length. But I'm to the point now where I hate filming hair. And it's not that I don't hate my hair, and I don't hate doing my hair. So I'm going to make that really clear. Like, those two things I love. But filming and trying to get things right and trying to get organized and stuff, that's the part that started to be a little tedious and get on my nerves. But I know I still have to actually take care of my hair. So that's where the issue kind of lies, because it's like when you say you want to take a break, you just don't want to touch your hair, which is where braids come to play, which is why I guess a lot of people get braids during the summer months. My back is so thick compared to my front. It's so sad. But anyway, maybe that's a good thing, because honey, if I had any more hair, I'd probably scream right now. Which brings me to my next topic. Y'all, it's like God got me biting my words. Yes, I want my hair to grow long. Yes, everybody wants longer hair. But honey, this is like, all right, God, I'm good right here. Like, right here. Like, I don't need to have near another inch of hair, because this is a lot. This is a bit much. People on YouTube make it look easy and make it look good, but honey, it's a lot of hard work. And my hair ain't even long. My hair is like medium length, and this is hard work. So be careful what you wish for. And I guess maybe if I was childless, maybe it'll make a little bit of difference. But honestly, I don't know about that, because the work is still the work. Because you got to replace one problem with another, right? So even if I didn't have kids, I would be working. So it would be about scheduling my wash time and taking care of my hair around my working schedule versus the kids. So I don't know if that will make things better or worse. Because I remember when I used to try to get my hair washed when it was just me and Ariana, honey, I used to rush through that thing, and I didn't pay my hair no more mind than what I should have. But I don't know. My hair won't fall out, that's for sure. That's one thing that I just can't wrap my mind around. Like, I did less. I washed my hair less. And I didn't have no hair problems. And I won't use no natural hair products. Make you want it, don't it? Makes me wonder, like, what are we missing here? But anyway. So, back to the 4 plaits it is. Come on here, get out of my way. But as you can see, I don't have any knots. I thank God. Somebody commented, and it was like an aha moment. Like, you know what? They was like, well, they noticed that I really don't comb throughout my hair often or even at all. And I'm like, I don't. But I still never had that problem before. And this is not bad talking, the person that commented. I'm just saying, like, you actually made me think about it for a second. Like, hold up. I don't comb through my hair that much. Especially from here, which is recommended not to actually. But, you know, do what's best for you. All right. So that's step 1. Get my towel. Get my towel. And I guess I go ahead and get some oil too, right? Because I don't need something else. Forget it. Forget it. Let's use something else. We got to use up this stuff anyway. All right. So now, since we did that, let's see if we can get some evenness going on here. Let's do that. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with this bottle. Like, did I take the oil out or something? Because this was I got a real little bit in here. I don't know what's up with that. Did I pour it somewhere else? Yo. Help me, Jesus. All right. All right, so. A lot of people are saying that stress is definitely affecting their hair right now, like surviving the pandemic, job stress, this, that, and the third. I don't know. I'm not on the workforce, obviously, but I can tell you for sure that the pandemic has left its mark on my health, my family, my mental health, my stability. It definitely has left its mark. I don't know about nobody else, but our income was impacted, obviously, because when my husband was out, he obviously can't make no money if he's not at his job. So, yeah. Certainly a lot was going on. A whole lot. Was missed out on. His income last year was the lowest it's been in about 6 years. I mean, it was so low that the person doing our taxes was like, is this the right, like, did you put this in right? And he was like, yeah. And you got to imagine that making a significant amount less and having more children means more expenses and all that jazz. And I'm using the Aunt Jackie's argan oil. Y'all know I raved about this oil. This oil is bomb. But yeah, so I don't know, y'all. I think for the most part, what this channel gonna be turned to for a quick second is just like grease and chill type thing, like where I just be greased, like doing this part of my hair, and we talk about different stuff because I ain't got nothing else for y'all to see. But I got a lot to talk about though. I want people watching me like, what is she talking about? Do y'all be wondering about y'all? Like, people be looking and you be like, they probably saying, what is she talking about? I guess the big picture would be, do I care? Like, do I even care? All right, let's see. The hairpiece is temporary. I'm just gonna see. I guess I should take that off. I don't know. Y'all know how they be doing them old school plaits where they just grab the hair and they go ahead and braid. I be trying to do that without the hair pieces because the hair pieces just be pulling and tugging at my hair. Let me see. Like the way my mom used to do it. You know, we look back on some stuff and be like, well, mom couldn't afford this, mom couldn't afford that. Some of that stuff is probably a good thing that they couldn't, because God knows I don't remember having any hair pieces in my house for a long time until we got to like middle school. And then we started getting hair pieces and hair bands and stuff ourselves. And then she actively, well, no, she always kept rubber bands. I do remember that because it's the way that she used to style our hair. She used to, let me tell you what Mama used to do. True story. She used to add braiding hair into our hair to make like long plaits. I guess somewhere in her just wanted us to have hair that was similar to hers, I guess, because she could wear plaits. Like, she can, if she wanted to, she can wear plaits right now and it'd probably be longer than mine. Obviously, she's older, so it won't be thick, but it'll probably be longer than mine. But, I hate this part. But she would add the fake hair into her hair, right? Like kind of like what the nail thing is feed ends, but she would use rubber bands to hold it up here. And y'all, do y'all know that for the longest people thought that was our hair? I'm talking about, it was so, I remember being so embarrassed because she did it up until 5th grade. And then when 5th grade came and I went to 6th grade, you know how you go through the little preteen, teenage phase. You're like, Mom, I don't want you to do my hair no more. So I'm like, okay. She didn't do my hair no more. But that required an immediate, because it was the summer going to 6th grade. I'll never forget it. And I said, I want to wear ponytails and stuff. And she was like, well, go ahead then. It's about the same time Judy started doing her hair, which is my sister. And I'm like, cool. That worked, you know. She actually didn't give no fight about it. I'm like, okay, cool. So, you know me though, like I was just like, okay, I gotta be careful about how I wear my hair. And my main thing is I had started playing basketball. So like I said, when I used to play ball, I wanted like the little braids or the twist in the front and then the little ponytail. Or when I won't play ball and I was just walking around school during the day, I just had the little braids in the front with the little rubber bands on the end and then my hair hanging out like that. But I remember when I first went to school with my hair, y'all, they was like, what happened to your hair? Now, mind you, I'm kind of like dumb. Like, I'm just like, what are you talking about? Your hair was way longer than that. Like, what happened to, you know how kids are and stuff. Like, even some of the teachers, they were just like, y'all hair was longer than that. And I'm looking at them like, what? Like, it took me a moment to realize. And then when I went home and thought about it, I'm like, this stupid fake hair, the stupid wannabe feed-ins. And it bothered me so bad that, yo, I tried my best to do everything I could to give my hair the impression that it was longer than what it was. So, like, I didn't have a flat iron then. So when I used to blow dry my hair, I used to keep blow drying it until it was like ridiculously straight. And then I would pile it down with grease and oil. No, I had switched to oil. So I had piled it down with oil because I noticed when you initially put oil on your hair, it do makes it seem elongated. Like, I don't know, I can't explain it. Like, grease is a good sealant and moisturizer, but it seemed like oil, I guess because it's so lightweight, I don't know. But it used to seem like it made my hair longer or long appealing. I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it right now. But I used to do that and think, okay, my hair long. But, child, that was kind of embarrassing because I don't think I ever even got the guts to tell people that it was fake hair, because at this point they would have been probably like, huh, how? Like, because I'm telling y'all, like, even how she used to let it get old looking, so it looked realistic. Like, it looked like it looked like it was supposed to be our hair, and it won't. Bless my mama. Well, like I said, she was literally, that was her thing. Like, she used to wear 2 plaits back in the day with fake hair, but she had actually perm hair, and she would get that done at the salon. So kind of like the Shirley Temple thing going on, but like the 2 low ponytails with like really Shirley Temple curled. That was her thing, you know. And that's when, like I said, she used to be able to afford to go to the salon. That's when my dad was in the picture, but obviously when my dad left, money left too. And you know what? That situation was so bittersweet because I felt like once my dad left, he was more attentive to us, if that makes sense. I almost feel like, I don't know. I think my mom was just super duper overprotective, and I don't even remember much interaction with my dad when he was actually in the home. The most that I remember was him coming to the kitchen table when he got off work and eating. I don't remember nothing else from him as far as like living in-house. And mind you, he didn't leave us until we was like 4 and 5. I was like 5, and my sister Tina was like 4. So, yeah, it was kind of weird. It was really weird. And my mom had actually got pregnant with my sister Janine after he left. So, yeah, that part. But also keep in mind that my dad was married So he just literally, he got kicked out of my mom's house and he went back to his wife. And you know what? I think about that now. I'm like, I wonder if he would have stayed there or went back there if he had another option or choice, because I really don't think he did. Because he had older kids, but they were married, and you know how that go. So it probably would have been different if his sons were in a predicament to take him in, but they weren't. So he had his daughters, and they were married. So that part. But boy, I sure know how to get off track, don't I? But anyway, so yeah, money was an issue, but it seemed like the lack of money helped keep our hair on our head. Because as soon as more money came in the picture, more options, more choices, that's when the damage came. The perms, the relaxers, putting box perms in our hair, straightening our hair, flat irons, you know, all this stuff that seemed to be the style and seemed to be appropriate was doing nothing but damaging us. And we didn't even realize it. And even now, it seems like having choices and options is damaging us as a whole, as a community of natural hair women and men. And the companies and stuff, they feed off the idea of choices and options. Like, yeah, sure, you just bought this brand, you just tried this out. This might didn't work, or it might cause some damage to your hair, but here's another choice. Here's another option. And then we fall for it. And next thing you know, we just in and out the store, just going. And that's where self-control comes into play, because it's like, look, you gotta be able to say no. Like, and that's the hardest thing, because we as people, we don't want to tell ourselves no. We don't want to hear that word. Especially if we done made up in our mind that we deserve the yes. And even with your relationship with God, like, that can be a problem. Like, God just be like, no. And here you go. God, you promised cattle on 1,000 hill, and y'all know how we do. And like the parable that Jesus was reading to someone. Y'all know I always forget who he was talking to. But the parable about the maid servant begging the king, and at the end of the story, it's like she kept begging and coming back to him until he eventually gave in to her request. And that's probably I know that's what goes on with us and God too. That we beg for stuff that we shouldn't want, stuff that we don't need, and we don't rest until God no or not now turns to a yes. And then we get ourselves some stuff we ain't got no business. And I know that all too well. And sometimes, because some people may say, well, why would God even do that? But it's a matter of you figuring out on your own that, one, he knew best in the first place. And two, some of us won't learn until we learn the hard way. Like, even with all my hair products and stuff, y'all, and all my Bibles and stuff, and my hoarding, my husband was telling me from the jump, all right, that's enough. All right, that's enough. All right, that's, and not in no controlling, like, I don't want you to have anything way, but in a, you're going to regret this. You're going to end up not using this stuff. Like, this is pointless. And look, boy, was he right. He sure enough was right. And I had to tell him, like, you know what, I'm sorry. I apologize. You were so right. And that's what we got to do, too. We got to have accountability, y'all. We got to get things right. We got to be mature about it. You know what? I messed up. And even when we're in a marriage, like, even having that spouse where you can say, you know what? You live and you learn. And I was right here by your side. That's what made things so beautiful in a marriage. Like, not saying you may not have a friend or a family member that will give you that same support if you're a single person, but it's something about that union in marriage where you can say, I slipped up, I messed up, I was wrong, I'm learning, I'm still making mistakes, and they hold on to that covenant and that vow and that union that to death do us part. That's some beautiful stuff right there. Like, that was one of my prayers. Like, Lord, help me to make sure, help my husband, I guess, not help me, but me too, I guess, to have that unconditional love that we're supposed to have for one another, that while you're making your mistakes and your errors and you're learning, that I don't go nowhere. I don't use an excuse to flee, but I stay here and fight to the very end. That's some rare stuff. So that's so uneven. I'm about to say unlopsided. Help me, Lord. But I know I talked y'all head off. I'm sorry. It's probably gonna be a very long video, but it's a lot of good stuff. I love y'all. Y'all pray for me. But like I said, from now on, we just gonna have braid and chat. Braid and chat. Just like this. Love you guys. God bless. Take care. Bye.